Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen Lee DeGeneres is an American comedian, television host, actress, writer, and producer. DeGeneres starred in the popular sitcom Ellen from 1994 to 1998, and has hosted her syndicated TV talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, since 2003. Her stand-up career started in the early 1980s, and included a 1986 appearance on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. As a film actress, DeGeneres starred in Mr. Wrong, appeared in EDtv, and The Love Letter, and provided the voice of Dory in the Pixar animated films Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. For Nemo, she was awarded the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress, the first time an actress won a Saturn Award for a voice performance. In 2010, she was a judge on American Idol for its ninth season. She starred in 2 television sitcoms, Ellen from 1994 to 1998, and The Ellen Show from 2001 to 2002. During the 4th season of Ellen in 1997, she came out as a lesbian in an appearance on The Oprah Winfrey Show. Her character, Ellen Morgan, also came out to a therapist, played by Winfrey, and the series went on to explore various LGBT issues, including the coming out process. This made her the first openly lesbian actress to play an openly lesbian character on television. In 2008, she married her longtime girlfriend Portia de Rossi. DeGeneres has hosted the Academy Awards, Grammy Awards, and the Primetime Emmys. She has authored 3 books and started her own record company, 1111. She has won 29 Emmys, 20 People's Choice Awards, and numerous other awards for her work and charitable efforts. In 2016, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Early life and education. DeGeneres was born and raised in Metairie, Louisiana, the daughter of Betty DeGeneres, a speech therapist, and Elliot Everett DeGeneres, an insurance agent. She has one brother, Vance, a musician and producer. She is of French, English, German, and Irish descent. She was raised as a Christian Scientist until age 13. In 1973, her parents filed for separation and were divorced the following year. Shortly after, Ellen's mother married Roy Gruersendorf, a salesman. Betty Jane and Ellen moved with Gruersendorf from the New Orleans area to Atlanta, Texas. Vance stayed with his father. On a February 2011 episode of her show, she told her studio audience of a letter from the New England Historic Genealogical Society confirming she is 15th cousin to Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, via their shared common ancestor Thomas Fairfax. DeGeneres graduated from Atlanta High School in May 1976, after completing her first years of high school at Grace King High School in Metairie, Louisiana. She moved back to New Orleans to attend the University of New Orleans, where she majored in communication studies. After 1 semester, she left school to do clerical work in a law firm with a cousin, Laura Gillen. Her early jobs included working at J.C. Penney, and being a waitress at TGI Fridays and another restaurant, a house painter, a hostess, and a bartender. She relates much of her childhood and career experiences in her comedic work. Stand-up comedy. DeGeneres started performing stand-up comedy at small clubs and coffee houses. By 1981, she was the MC at Clyde's Comedy Club in New Orleans. DeGeneres cites Woody Allen and Steve Martin as her main influences at this time. In the early 1980s she began to tour nationally, and in 1982 she was named Showtime's Funniest Person in America in 1982. Netflix. May 24, 2017, main article, Ellen DeGeneres lands new Netflix stand-up special. Ellen DeGeneres will appear in a brand new stand-up special for Netflix. It has been 15 years since I did a stand-up special. 15 years, DeGeneres said in a statement. And I'm writing it now. I can't wait. I'll keep you posted when and where I'm gonna shoot my Netflix special. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited for you to see it. Film career. Ellen's work in the late 1980s and early 1990s included the film Coneheads. DeGeneres starred in a series of films for a show named Ellen's Energy Adventure, which is part of the universe of Energy Attraction and Pavilion at Walt Disney World's Epcot. The film also featured Bill Nye, Alex Trebek, Michael Richards, and Jamie Lee Curtis. The show revolved around DeGeneres falling asleep and finding herself in an energy-themed version of Jeopardy, playing against an old rival, portrayed by Curtis, and Albert Einstein. The next film had DeGeneres co-hosting an educational look at energy with Nye. The ride first opened on September 15, 1996, as Ellen's Energy Crisis, but was quickly given the more positive-sounding name Ellen's Energy Adventure. Television career. DeGeneres' first regular TV role was in a short-lived Fox sitcom called Open House. She played the role of Margot Van Meter, an office worker at the Wanverd Real Estate Company. The show co-starred Alison Laplacker and Mary Page Keller. In 1992, producers Neil Marlins and Carol Black cast DeGeneres in their sitcom Laurie Hill, in the role of nurse Nancy McIntyre. The series was cancelled after only 4 episodes, but Marlins and Black were so impressed with DeGeneres' performance that they soon cast her in the next ABC pilot, These Friends of Mine, which they co-created with David S. Rosenthal. DeGeneres' comedy career became the basis of the successful sitcom Ellen, named These Friends of Mine during its first season. The ABC show was popular in its first few seasons due in part to DeGeneres' style of observational humor. It was often referred to as a female Seinfeld. Ellen reached its height of popularity in April 1997, when DeGeneres came out as a lesbian on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Her character on the sitcom also came out of the closet to her therapist, played by Oprah Winfrey. The coming out episode, titled The Puppy Episode, was one of the highest-rated episodes of the show. The series returned for a 5th season, but experienced falling ratings due to ABC's cutting back on promoting the show. It was believed that the Walt Disney Company, ABC's parent owner, had become uncomfortable with the subject matter depicted on the show now that DeGeneres' character was openly gay. In May 1998, Ellen was cancelled. DeGeneres returned to stand-up comedy, and later re-established herself as a successful talk show host. DeGeneres returned to television in 2001 with a new CBS sitcom, The Ellen Show. DeGeneres launched the daytime television talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, in September 2003. One of several celebrity-hosted talk shows surfacing at the beginning of that season, including those of Sharon Osbourne and Rita Rudner. Her show has consistently risen in the Nielsen ratings and received widespread critical praise. It was nominated for 11 Daytime Emmy Awards in its first season, winning 4, including Best Talk Show. The show has won 25 Emmy Awards for its first 3 seasons on the air. DeGeneres is known for her dancing and singing with the audience at the beginning of the show and during commercial breaks. She often gives away free prizes and trips to be in her show's studio audience with the help of her sponsors. DeGeneres celebrated her 30-year class reunion by flying her graduating class to California to be guests on her show in February 2006. She presented Atlanta High School with a surprise gift of a new electronic LED marquee sign. In May 2006, DeGeneres made a surprise appearance at the Tulane University commencement in New Orleans. Following George H.W. Bush and Bill Clinton to the podium, she came out in a bathrobe and furry slippers. "They told me everyone would be wearing robes," she said. Ellen then went on to make another commencement speech at Tulane in 2009. The show broadcast for a week from Universal Studios Orlando in March 2007. Skits included DeGeneres going on the Hulk roller coaster ride and the Jaws boat ride. In May 2007, DeGeneres was placed on bed rest due to a torn ligament in her back. She continued hosting her show from a hospital bed, tended to by a nurse, explaining, "The show must go on, as they say." Guests sat in hospital beds as well. On May 1, 2009, DeGeneres celebrated her 1000th episode, featuring celebrity guests such as Oprah Winfrey, Justin Timberlake, and Paris Hilton, among others. On September 9, 2009, it was confirmed that DeGeneres would replace Paula Abdul as a judge of the ninth season of American Idol. Her role started after the contestant auditions, at the beginning of Hollywood Week. It is reported that DeGeneres also signed a contract to be a judge on the show for at least 5 seasons. She made her American Idol debut on February 9, 2010. However, on July 29, 2010, DeGeneres and Fox executives announced that the comedian would be leaving American Idol after 1 season. In a statement, DeGeneres said that the series didn't feel like the right fit for me. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.